Hi and welcome to the rider briefing for the Shimano Mountain Bike Grand Prix in Glenrock in Newcastle this Saturday. I'm Juliana, I'm one of the Rocky Trail owners, and I want to talk you through some of those important bits and pieces you need to remember when you come to the race tomorrow. Martin, so what everyone's busting to know is what the trails are like at Glenrock. What's the racetrack like?
Super fast. That's what they are. National Parks did an awesome job together with the Glenrock Trail Alliance to get those trails ready just in time for this race, which means they are nice, they are fast. As you can see, I was expecting a little bit of rain today. I don't think it's going to happen. If, then it's minimal. Tomorrow race day, bone dry conditions. Rode the track 2 times yesterday because it was so much fun. You come into the sections that, the ones that you know, the first bit nice, fast, flowy. The first descent has been completely redone, so it's nice and groomed, really, really good to ride at the moment. And traverse across, again, fast, everything's smooth there. And then you get to probably the tricky bit, which will catch some of you out. So here's the first warning advice from me, your race director. When you come to, I think it's called Bailey's Descent. Anyways, that fire road that comes down, completely graded, brand new, and nicely compacted, and water bars on it. So please take it easy on those, because what's going to happen, and I'm going to put the photographer there just for shits and giggles, there's 2 really, really sharp corners just after a jump, and they're about the more than 90-degree corners. So, as always, there will be some people who go straight ahead into the bush. Don't be that guy or that girl. On your first descent, just have a look where the last jump is, where that corner is. We will mark it with double arrows so you can hit the anchors, throw the anchors out early so you can get around those corners. Good news is, if you go straight into the bush, there's no big cliffs or anything. It's just going to be very, very awkward. And again, there's going to be photos of it on the internet after. So try to avoid that. You come across, see at the bottom, there's the fire trail. And then, of course, snakes and ladders. Really, really cool, sharp and pinchy climb. And then back the usual way onto the fire road, and then through the events, and then back out to the start again. It's a relatively short course, so I expect around about 20 minutes for the fast rider, so you're going to be doing a lot of laps, but it is fun, it is in great conditions, and really only that fire trail descent, keep an eye out for that. Don't be that guy, because I'm going to go to you and tell you, told you so. I see you at the start line. Whoop, whoop.
As you arrive, the event center will be on Gun Club Road. Check out the map on our website and it'll be very clear how to get there. You'll be greeted by Guru probably and some of our marshals who will direct you where to park. It's a bit of a unique event setup because it will be along the fire road. So it's a very long and narrow one. So you can drop off your gear and then park your car and then come back to the pit lane and to the event center. And once you're all settled in, first thing to do is to come to registration and pick up your number plate. So how the timing works for those who haven't been to one of our races before is that you have a timing chip on the back of your race plate, and that race plate goes on top of your handlebar. And that timing chip will automatically record your lap times as you come across the finish lines. Those results will be available live throughout the day, so even if you have family and friends at home, they can watch your progress throughout the day. And of course, you, as soon as you cross the finish line, can grab your phone or mobile device and check out the results on there. Always important, especially after the 4 and 6 hour finish, to check those results and make sure all those lap times were captured. And we also plan to have a ceremony, a presentation after each of the races is finished, where first, second and third in each of the age groups will be able to pick up a series race plate or a new reward sticker with the placing on existing race plates. To explain, those race plates are actually reserved for you for the rest of the year. Some of our riders have been racing with their podium plates for over a year now and really love it. So look out for the shiny, special shaped plates out on track and see how many stickers are on there already. And hopefully, and maybe you'll pick up one of those this weekend as well. After registration, you'll be called up to the start line from about 8:45. Martin will probably lead you down on the fire road, so you get a bit of a run in into the track at Glenrock. Again, similar to Awaba, we expect a little bit of a bottleneck at the race start as you come up the fire road and turn right into the racetrack. So just be considerate to each other, and just know that the race is not won or lost on that first entry point, on that first lap as well. Talking about which, what we at Rocky Trail really want to enforce and encourage you and ask your cooperation with is friendly demeanor out on track. We really pride ourselves that our racers have fun out on track, that we are all out here to have a great day out. And we do recognize that there are some riders that are faster, some riders that are not as fast and are out for the experience, but we do get those riders that will race for podium placements as well, and we're really proud of that, and we really acknowledge their huge efforts and their sports performance that they display each week and again. So what we say is it goes both ways. So if you're a faster rider and you're coming up behind a fellow Rocky Trail racer, just shout out, say on your left, on your right, and it's all about communication out on track. As the slower rider, do recognize that everyone has a right to be out on track, and some riders are faster, so smoothly move to the side when you're ready and when it's safe to do so, and let the faster riders pass. Very important also for the riders who do overtake, call out if there's a train of you. So there could be two riders behind each other, just say two of us coming up behind you, for instance. Next, should there be any incidents out on track, we have medical staff on site, and we also have roaming marshals out on course. If you do help a rider, please come and see us, and we can make sure that you don't lose any time or you don't miss out on a podium placing because of your generosity. So that you will find Martin's phone number on each of the race plates, so you can even give him a call and we will send help. The other thing for the track, especially we are in a national park, it's a very pristine and beautiful location. Make sure you do look up and watch those ocean views as well. And don't litter out on track. Take your energy gels and your stuff with you, put in your back pocket, and we'll have space in the event center where you can leave your rubbish after your race or in between the laps. Talking about the views, we will have photographers out on course as well, so remember all your photos are included in your entries, and Monday or Tuesday you'll get an email with the download link from the outer image photo portal, and thanks to our major sponsors Shimano and Maxis, they are included in your photos as in your entries as well. Quick mention of the event center, the way the transition works. So there's solo categories and team categories, pairs. The pairs work as a relay setup, so only one of you is out on track at any point in time. So you decide who will start the race, and you can either do one lap each and just alternate, or you can decide to do two laps. It's really up to you. As soon as one team has recorded one lap, you're in the results. In terms of event services on the day, we'll have a catering van with coffee and snacks and food there for the day. We will have first aid, as I mentioned. The photographers are out there on course. We'll have physio cycling coming for neutral tech support in the event center. And generally, I'd encourage you just come and chat to our staff, chat to me, chat to Martin, and we are there to help you. We'll also try and identify a little kids track to do a kids race at around 11 o'clock. So come up to the registration tent, and we'll make some announcements throughout the day as well. Other than that, I hope you're having a really enjoyable day out with us at Glenrock. Registration is still open, so if you know someone who's still keen, they can still come, and even on the day, online rego and on the day rego will be open as well. Come and enjoy this amazing location and the privilege that we get to be able to race at Glenrock. It's going to be a really cool day out. Weather should be really good also. And lastly, watch out in the event center also for our QR codes. We are now required for all the event participants, competitors, visitors, spectators, media, to do the official COVID check-in by the New South Wales government. You'll see the QR code from the Service New South Wales website in the event center. There is a link in the written rider briefing as well where you can have a look, and there's instructions on how to download that app if you don't have it just yet. And that, as I said, looking forward to seeing you at Glenrock tomorrow morning. Cheers, bye.